deal. What's up? The drop here. What an interesting drop. Anybody take these? 46.77 flat. That lovely, man. Wasn't here. That's a good position. Break of the highs here was a good position too. 5 pip stop, probably take you up 587. But man, that's 1,000 pips. That would have been the biggest position we've ever caught on stream if we were here. That happened when? 7 o'clock. Wow. All right, let's fill up. Let's fill up. Let's fill up. Let's get some viewers. Let's fill up and let's see what we got going on here. What a level this was, man. If anybody acting on this, this was amazing. Problem is this daily stop. It's a daily level as well, but that's like 2,500 pips, even more. This stop right here, 670. You probably had to go to the 1 hour, the 30 here, and go with like a 200 pip stop, right? There, yeah, you're looking at around 195, around 200 flat. That was lovely. All right, well, the daily closed bearish. We filled the daily range. We don't have a top wick. I wouldn't mind us coming up for that top wick. All right, but we're going to need some bullish closures on it. It means we could still retest the lows, whatever lows we made. 4 hours just made some lows. The 1 hour, the 30 are forming a support, which means whenever we do find a resistance, we are likely to retest that support. Which one? Is it the 30 or the 15? 30 or the 15? 30, 30, 30 or the 15? I think we might wick into the 15 while respecting the 30. So if you see what we have going on here right now, let me pull that up here. Get rid of this blue line. No blue lines, only white ones and yellow. So you have this hourly level, also the 30 level. Lovely. And you have this 15 level, which is also the 15 level. Now, we are likely to see the market. Remember what I said? Retest the lows to support. Which one? This one or this one? Well, the bottom one is the 15. Top one's the 30. Highly likely, if we are to retest the lows, right? If we do come down here, right? We are likely to wick into this area, but still close respecting this 30. And if that's the case, if this is how we print, I will be looking for a bottom wick entry of this level to do this. Oh, sorry. Make that bottom wick, and then when it flips, it'll obviously change colors, right? Like Michael Jackson. It'll probably come up the other way, and we will look to be in on the bottom wick there, keeping this as a stop. Okay, but if we do start coming down here and we're able to pass through here, I will look for a wick entry here at this area. Let's see what we do. If we're able to close bearish here and get some kind of onion play, I will look for sells to come down. But for now, we're still printing higher time frame bullish candles on the 30, on the 1, on the 30, and the 1. But that's what we will wait for. Fish.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man. What did you do?
Yo, what up?
Log on. What up? Beans on toast. I don't know why. I got such crazy heartburn. I ate like 8 Tums already. Yeah, bro. I'm sitting here eating the whole pack. I went and got some chewables just so I can, I don't know. It tastes like I've been eating chalk for like 20 minutes right now. I got the same one in front. I used to have the same one, Jordan, right in front of my computer, but it's gone. I want to get some chewables. They had extra power or extra. I went and got like the ultra extra ultra. This shit is Type S GTR super turbo diesel. Hey. Wow. These ranges, look at these drives. Man, I'd be surprised as hell if options wasn't in on that bottom wick, bro. I know you saw the 4-hour and the daily here. I know you saw it here at 46.85. I'm just wondering how early did you close? It's a bang. I love this song. Waiter. Martini on the rocks. Shaken, not stirred. All right, we turn that down. Turn that down. Anyone on Apex here? They halted gold. Damn. I wonder why. What could be the reason?
Probably some liberals, that's what.
Probably some what? You sound exactly like your picture. It sounds like you got a mic under that mask.
It's headphones. That's fine.
I got you. I don't know. It looks like you're heading out to fight the Persians right now. And you got a little mic under that mask, bro.
Fighting the liberals every day, so it's the same thing, I guess.
Yeah. Guys got to fight the Persians at 7. Got to fight gold at 8. Got to fight some dude at the gym at 9. Due to break range, let's rumble. Sometimes I wish I understood what you guys mean. All right, well, the hourly closed with no top wick. And the first thing we did on this new hour is make a 200 pip bottom wick in a split minute in like 30 seconds. You know what that means? Absolutely nothing for us. Getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of waiting. Hey, yo, what are you doing? A 4 hour content coming down, coming down. No top wick here, no more range, which means we are coming down from a resistance level. I don't like anything that's happening. But let's fill up. More people at the Zoom door. People just coming in. Man, I'm still here, not trading, though. Tipsy and without weed since for 5 days. Wait, your ass needs some Suboxone. So. That's say I love your attitude, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good kid. Same shit, different toilet seat, brother. Don't you know, bump it up. We've tapped a support. Keep bumping it up. Nope. There we go. Bump it up. Flippity pippity. No bueno. It's doo-doo, baby. Doo-doo boo-boo. That shit is so funny. Dude, that fake Russian rapper. He's like, yo, what happened to Triple Wiggle, my G? Oh, he got a job at the bank. Oh, I always thought Triple Wiggle would make it. Oh, man, it was funny. There it goes. There it goes. Damn, 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 damn. Yeah. Go in here. See how we have a wick into there now? This is a wick I can use as an advantage point now. Remember I said we want that wick to come down into the 15 area, but still close above here. We're able to get this closure above here. I'll look for that 15 bottom wick entry off of here, but this is some fuckery going on here right now. You think Epstein files are causing market fear? No. I think they're causing fucking PDF file fear. That's the only ones that need to fear. Market ain't got nothing to do with that.
It's also the new chair appoint, the new chair, Fed chair appointee.
It's everything going on in the world. New Fed chair,
then,
the wars, the tariffs, the
dollar hit a low too, and it's coming back
yo-yo
up.
with the dollar, and then we're tapping into uncharted territory. So there's no, the retail side of trading is just like all over the place. No one knows any levels. So give me a second.
You want to know who knows?
Oh,
The market makers, the banks.
There are whales, but the ones who know don't really care for levels. They just have a deadline. Put it that way. They just need to make sure that currency transfers from one to another on a deadline. Or certain requirements are met, right? A certain level of gold held or sold. We need to have a portfolio of a certain. They don't really care at what price. They have a price range. They know it'll get filled at a certain price point. Can I join this Discord call or not? This ain't Discord. For the YouTube, Zoom, no Discord. But you can go to Discord and join other calls or join our server.
Hey Wix. The general chat in the Discord channel, is that open just for members? In the oh, it's for everybody. You should make a voice chat. Well, I'm saying asking in the voice chat. The voice chat, the voice chat in the Discord. Is that for members or okay? You should make one just for members. If
I didn't
possible.
know that. I didn't know that
Like
the
a-
people that the clubhouse and the signal.
Like a voice
I didn't
chat.
know-
Oh, is there a voice chat in Signals? Oh no, there's not.
Oh, sorry. I know Zoom heard me, but YouTube didn't. I said, give me 1 second. Hold on a second. It is quiet in here. Got my girl's panties on my head. Ripping shots. Classic good luck charm.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Lucid accounts. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Just closed a sell for 700 in profit.
That's it? Too wild.
300, three micros for 300 pips.
Those are rookie numbers. I'm messing with you. Good job. Good job. No.
Gosh, bro, fucking come on, give me a pat on the back or something. Come on, coach.
Put me. Yo, I have not had a trade since 2 days ago.
Hey, that's not a. It's okay, as long as you're profitable.
I haven't. Yeah, I've sat here through the sessions. I missed some really good positions in terms of like timing. Not being there today in the daytime. Oh my god, pretty tight. Couple of good positions.
I just got the new Samsung Z Fold 7 today in the mail. I'm very happy with it. And I came from an iPhone.
Welcome. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the desert of the. Damn, we converted one, gang. Wow. So that's crazy. So you've literally like now. Wow.
So I've been on.
You don't even have to. You don't have to click the number 2 to get the letter C now. You don't have to click the number 2 3 times to get the letter C anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when you type the text message, if you need the letter C, right? You need to tap number 2 3 times on the iPhone. No.
I don't. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not recalling that.
You gave away.
But no,
I gave away your age. Gave
no,
away
but
your age there, buddy.
I'm 20. I'm 29. I'm not 30 yet, but no, I mean I worked at a phone store for a long time, like between Verizon and T-Mobile for like 4 years.
I can't even explain that to you. It's almost like me telling my kids about Blockbuster. They wouldn't understand.
I was still around when Blockbuster was a thing.
Yeah, but you didn't understand my reference, so I'm just saying it's almost as like.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. You're old as fuck, Wix. I get it.
Back in the 1900s, if you wanted to type a text message, you would have to click the button like multiple times. It's called T9, right? Is that what the type of typing was called? You would have to click, like if you wanted a B, you got to click the 2 twice. If you wanted a D, you got to click the 3 once. Yeah, like you wouldn't understand, bro. Dot dot dash dot dot.
I have that Z Fold 7. I just got it 2 weeks ago.
The Z Fold?
Yeah, I got it.
It's basically the size of a mini tablet, right? Or it's the size of a tablet.
Yeah. Well, you get the best of both worlds. You get the front. You get the normal size phone in the front, and then you unfold it, and it's literally it's a mini size tablet.
Yeah. It's I don't really need to carry my laptop too. Sometimes when I'm on the go, you open it up, trading view.
Dude, that's why I got it, is because of trading view. Well, and also because my battery on my iPhone, like I've had it for like 3-4 years, so it just keeps dying. And I'm like, I'm tired of iPhone now. I've had it for so long. I'm going back to Android.
Does it fold twice? Can you get like 4? Like a 4 fold?
No.
No?
No,
I bet you my kids could do it.
Yeah. They
Oh
could
yeah,
break
I
it.
bet. Yeah, your kids could definitely do it.
I bet you they could have made that shit a 4-fold. Z-fold? No, 4-fold.
But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm glad I
Yo.
made this. Two of my friends got it too, so I'm like,
Yo, Ken
it's time.
Greer, bro, you just made the best point. I used to be able to type, bro, I could text anyone without looking at my phone. I could literally text out of my pocket. I used to sit in class like this and just text, know exactly what I'm texting. Because with the T9 text, you couldn't mess up. You knew exactly, because you would know the buttons you're pressing, and you could count the number of presses. And bro, I could literally write an entire essay in my pocket without ever looking at the phone, just like this, tick 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 tick, just knowing where the buttons are. Bro, that is the craziest point. And I remember going to like smartphones, and I'm like, wait, this just set me back like generations by having to look at this when I type. T9 with physical buttons was nothing better. I literally communicate right out of my pocket without ever looking at the screen. Yeah, I miss that. And you'd get nasty with it too, because you'd know the words and you'd be like, all right, you'd know the numbers by heart. Then you'd be like, damn, I got to write because. Then it'd be like 2 4 4 4 4 4 5 5 5 8 8 8 8. You'd be clicking the buttons like 3 4 5 times. The only time is like you'd work it out though over time. You'd need to give it like a split second for it to catch the number or catch the word. I mean, catch the letter. So you would type it, and if God forbid the next letter is on the same number, you'd have to give it a split second and be like, all right, that's enough. Start typing the next letter. Damn. Back in the 1900s, life was so different.
I just gave you such a flashback.
Dude. All right. I
started the flashback.
Oh, I was once talking to a cop getting locked up, telling my mother. Talking to cops
Dude,
out of my
I'm
pocket.
from the 1900s too.
Like this.
We're old.
Back in my day, we used to have to walk 10 miles in the snowstorm just to get a driver's license. You could be actually faster than the computer. Yeah, I remember when the text-to-speech came out and everybody lost their damn minds. I was like, man, I am never writing again. And then I realized, man, that text-to-speech was way, like, it wasn't like it is today. You would say something, and it would be like, it would text completely different shit. Like, it wouldn't even understand you. But then, like, they came out with the speech, the text-to-speech thing where you could just, you get a message, you click on it, and it would speak it to you. And I lost my damn mind. I was like, holy shit. And then the age of smartphones just came on so fast, right? It's like we were always meant to be. Yeah, back in my day, we didn't record or post, bro, because if we did, about half of us would be just only coming out of jail right now. More than half of us would have probably shared a cell. Talking about, man, fuck these goddamn cameras. Miss Scooter. So I see us coming down. I see the 30 level here. Like I said, let's see if we can tap the 15, but still get that closure above here. The 30 is going to close. This was honestly not a bad buy limit, but just stops are scary. Very scary. Like, I've made my peace with 200 to 400 pip stops. I have not been able to pull the trigger on a 600 to 800 pip stop. What you say it that way, you make it sound like you're from the last century. Because I am from the last century. Quite a few of us here are from the last century.
Isn't a century 100 years?
you are officially old. You're old if you know where if you can remember where you were on 9/11.
He means decade.
Yeah. Well, if you remember what you were doing on 9/11, you're old. Okay? If you needed to learn about 9/11 in school, your ass is a baby. Second grade classroom. I was sitting in 10th. Yeah, I was sitting in 10th grade. I was sitting in 10th grade calculus when it happened. In calculus class. It's funny, some Arabic kid ran in. He's so funny. It was like, because he said it with a Muslim accent and all that, right? He ran his, and he was all ghetto. Like in Brooklyn, the Muslim kids, they were more ghetto than the black kids. They were all hood. Ran in baggy ass pants, baggy ass fucking, whatchamacallit, Sean John or some shit like that. Just I remember everybody wore a baggy ass shit, baggy Echo Unlimited or the Sean Johns or the Fubus. And the homie ran in, he was like, they bummed it. And right now it's funny, now that I think about it. But before, he was cool. He sat next to me and like and he was
They
like,
bummed us.
Yeah, he ran in. He was like, I'm in the teacher's lounge. I just saw the shit on TV, and the school went on lockdown. And all of a sudden, you just see smoke all over the city. You walk outside the school, you look outside the school, and it's just smoke. You could see it from everywhere. We were in Brooklyn, and we could see it from our school. We could, because we used to be able to see the towers from the school windows. You would see them clear day. It's like you got to figure it's about 10 miles. Right, about maybe less, a little less than 10 miles, like maybe 10 if you drive around, but if you look straight, it's probably maybe like 7-8 miles. So you would see it in the distance. They were tall as fuck, right? You'd see them all from anywhere in New York. And can you hear the explosion? No, we were sitting in class. We had no idea what happened until the principal came on to the speaker, and he was like, a few minutes ago, America was attacked. The Twin Towers were hit, and they are no more. That's what he said. I remember him saying they are no more. I was like, what's that mean, they are no more? And crazy rumors spread through the school really quickly, and big panic started. Parents started running into the school, and it was just wild scene ensued. Like, honestly, what happened, it wasn't panic in New York. Everybody once they got home and when the day settled down, it was just quiet. The entire city was just dead quiet. It was all right, what I'm looking to do, I'm looking for us to tap 46.99, 4,700 flat here, and come back up, get a closure back above where we are right now. So ideally, I would like to look like this eventually on this candle. If we can break the lows here and do this, I'm going to look for a bottom wick entry here to continue up. Okay. So we're waiting. In Chicago, they thought the Sears Tower was next. Yeah, everywhere. They started panicking everywhere, because then you saw all of a sudden you have news about the Pentagon, you have all this shit. Did 10th grade Wicks ever imagine to get famous? Bro, what? YouTube famous? Like me and my 3 followers? I walk outside, nobody asked me for an autograph. Imagine they'll get famous. That's funny. There's famous, and then there's YouTube famous, and those are different things. What stops B of the previous candle? Yeah, it would be. No, it would be a current candle stop. It would be a current candle stop. Yeah. Okay. It depends. It would depend. So bottom, if we tap this area, next candle that gives a bottom wick, if we take the entry on the break of the high of the previous candle, which is a possibility, it would be a current candle stop. If we take it off the bottom wick, it would be a previous candle stop. It and the previous, I mean a previous 30, because we'd need this wick. Trader famous for sure. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like a lot of like everyone you guys know that or that consider famous, like in the trading game, like who do you guys consider famous? People with like what, like 500,000, 1 million followers in the trading game. So all of those people, like whoever you think they are, they all know me. Right? They know me or they know of me, and it's funny. But in terms of like my following, it's nowhere near. But they all know me.
You know what it is though? They know you, but the thing is, you're the real one. They're all fucking fake ones. Too many fake ones out there.
I can't say it because behind the scenes, like we do like talk and communicate, and like, you know, we reach out to one another, but like, so it's all cool, but like some of these dudes got like millions of followers, and I'm over here with like 6.
Yeah. No, I've seen this. Like that's why I don't even bother, because I've seen so many of them get fucking pulled out, and you know they don't even trade. All they do is sell courses.
So many people just sell like course products. They don't actually like trade live and like try to understand or try to understand and explain price action. And like that's the biggest issue the trading space has, in my opinion. And that's why so many groups fail as well. Is that
yeah, but all they do is throw in that, you know, the trading view, they throw in that the short and long when you go short and long on that little widget. They just slap that on there and that's it. They're like, look guys, I'm long, I'm short. You didn't even take a trade. People fall for it.
I mean, it's gotten better.
If I ever did anything, if I ever did anything, yeah, if I ever did anything, it's because of people like you. If I ever did anything, it would be because it would be like doing what you're doing, streaming.
Well, like how many of the traders, for example, you see them like, oh, I'm long, I'm short, or they're out of a trade, and like you watch them, and you don't even know they got into a trade or out of a trade. You know, who knows if they did or they didn't. They'll try to sell you a course on top of that.
I used to get pissed off. I used to actually, I'm not gonna say who it was, but like get pissed off.
There's only one other service that I used to use that provided signals, and they were like giving out multiple signals per week on different trading pairs, and they would actually like put their like stop loss, take profit, and entry position in a like Telegram channel, and it could be like days before the position even got activated, and they had like a 70 to 80% win rate. But things changed on like when his signals were adjusted and stuff like that. He adjusted stuff, and I just couldn't keep up with it. It was just too much interchanging stuff. Too many trading pairs.
I don't know. You've seen my signals. Some people that have been in the signals for the last month and a half, you know, they've seen them. They've seen me take some losses. They've seen them at a slow point as well. I've taken quite a few wins, but it's we went from taking 3 to 4 trades a day, right, in September, October, November, to taking like one every 2 or 3 days here, waiting for it to set up. And it's just, I don't know. It really depends. Your opinion of me depends on what time in my life you walked in on, right? That's how people kind of judge me. But I think if you're using a signal, provide a signal service, it takes a few months to kind of fall in line and in tune with what your provider's doing, right? Because you have to understand how they trade in order to be able to really take advantage of the signals. That's why I have all these groups that come along with it, right? The chats, the streams, the private sessions, the Zooms that come along with the signals, so you guys could really catch on. But throughout the year, volume increases. Our trade, our setup, the number of setups we get, number of trades we see increases as well. Right? There were weeks in a row last year, March, April, May, where we just, there was 2 to 3 trades every session, twice a day, 2 sessions a day. So volume will pick up. We'll see more trades. And I know you've been in the group, right? We don't jump around. It's it's just gold. But even from what you've seen, like that's not a high volume of trades for us. That's below average, just because the way the market's been behaving here. Signals have been slow lately. Yeah, it's just been it's been a lot less trades this month, but still been doing pretty good.
For me, it's I like to be in the clubhouse because I just like the guys in the Zoom, and like I said, I just don't feel alone.
But
I don't
some
know,
people
it's
have
like
really
it's a
been
mental
eating
thing.
off the signals. There's a few people in here that have, really came in here when, when we're taking 4 or 5 wins, 10 wins, 20 wins in a row, and it's you get in the right time. But if you're here, I think people need to stick around. If you're on the signals, you got to stick around. 3 months, half a year, to see how it really goes, to really get a feel, get an understanding, and after that, hopefully, it'll really be part of the community and not have a need really for the signals, but have a need to be part of a like-minded community where everyone's on the same page, everyone's looking for the same thing, and you can understand what people are really locking in on. What I'm looking for right now is ideally a closure above this most recent level. Created a range. We come down here, we created a range. 1 hour did close bullish, but it closed bullish with no top wick, right? No range. But if we can break that high and leave a top wick, I would not mind trading up. Give me a second, chat. Oh, people at the Zoom door. Gotcha. Died. There you go. Let's see what we can do in this range. Minutes. 10 minutes here for this hourly. By the way, gang, thank you for getting us 30.2k subs. New York got us there this morning. 30.2k. 30.3 on the way. On the weekend.
This could be your year, bro, that you blow up. Mr. Wicks. Mr. Wicks.
Yeah, sorry about that. Talking to my daughter, trying to order some stuff online. The play button plaque for the little Wicks would be huge. Yeah.
When did you say you were doing that 24-hour stream? Like what? How many subscribers do you have to hit?
50k. We'll get 50k. I'll do 24 hour
50K
stream.
subscribers. 24 hours straight.
It's like he's writing it down. He's like, all right. He said it on this day. It was 9:50. It was 8:51 p.m. I'm gonna remind him.
Do it on a Wednesday.
Hey, whenever you guys get me to 50k, that's what we'll do.
Middle of the week. 24-hour stream.
So bougie. 8 minutes here. Can we close above? What are we doing here? This would be really annoying if we traded the chop this morning just for it to drive down the rest of the day, just to show up for Asian for another chop. Oh yeah, really frustrating here. The people choose the day based on follow count. Yep. That's exactly right. Bong is loving this chop. I'm not.
Who the heck? Oh, you put a voice chat in the... Oh, cool. You're a G.
Voice chat and where? Oh, Clubhouse voice. Yeah. That's only for the Clubhouse.
You put a voice chat in the Clubhouse voice, or someone did.
Santos is in there. You're in there. I see.
Hell yeah. It's kind of nice to have, like, you know, just a member's voice chat. Oh wait, has this been here? Did I just not see it? Oh wow. Yeah, there's like history, chat history in this. What the heck? I'm retarded. I am so blind. That's funny. Damn, that would have been a sick entry, dude. Should have been paying attention more.
I am muted.
You getting off at like, what time you getting off, Wix?
Ideally after a trade.
Roger. Makes sense.
Really well position. It's been a couple of days.
4,800 is a pretty solid level. I'm seeing. There's a lot of liquidity there. Also in confluence with the previous Asia session low. And it's also the equilibrium point.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour level.
Yeah.
That's where we
Bang.
opened.
Bang.
That's where the daily opened as well. 4,800. Doesn't look amazing.
Yeah, that is a solid level. Could potentially be a sell. Some sell activity.
I never thought I would say a 100 pip range is really small, but this is a really small 100 pip range.
I would just need to see some drawn liquidity before. And though, can't just enter. You can, but yeah, that was actually such a solid level. What the heck? $130 pips. Anybody take that? The Fallout series, and last episode was this week too. They ended it so good, dude. And then they gotta wait another like year and a half for season 3. I'm so sad.
So I want to see this tap here. I want to see this come down. If we're able to re-break the highs, I'll have a buy stop after that. Be 160 pip stop. I want it to re-break the lows. I have a hard time believing because of 4,800 here. Right? We might see a fake out here. Come down. But if we see a break of the lows to re-break the highs, I will take the position then. I just go. If it goes, then it goes without me.
Yeah, that level was
Wait,
solid.
Wix, I think you're muted, Wix.
Yeah, that
Build the body of the candle there, right? I want to see a retest of these levels. 30. Come on, man. One more re-break. Don't trust it with this little level here. But it did. Tap that low, did tap that level. We need the break of the candle. $60. That's where we opened up, 4804, man. That's a strong level. Yeah. Maybe if we can create a resistance, break this low. Yeah, it's a 4-hour level. I know it's a 4-hour flip. That's where we opened up. Scares me. I don't want to tap that level and come back down lower, which I would like. I would like to retest that lower area. Rebreak of the highs. Oh, come back down.
Oh shit.
Here comes the buys. I'm skeptical of the buys here just because of that level. It's a 15, it's a 30, it's a 1 hour. We can get a celery play here. I would like that. I hold for 7 minutes. Candle, previous hourly. Yeah, I'm not in on the break of this high. We re-break the lows again, yeah. The left is not cleaner. This isn't too clean. It could come up, but it goes. It rebroke the high. Pump, right? Broke the previous hourly high. Didn't tap your support. It did tap my support, but that's not enough. I wanted to retest the range down here. I wanted to just break into that range. There's a level here, right? And as we tap this level, my expectation is to break back down into the range. And once we do that, if we can fail after tapping this level that we just tapped, right? If we can fail, come down here, and then fail to drive down, fail to fake out, then I'll take the buys. Or if we can, you know, get a bottom wick on the next candle. Right, you do have a leg candle here. Right, you have a 1 hour leg candle. You have a 4 hour level that you're bumping into. So I'm being extra careful here because I believe this can fake out very simply. If it doesn't, if it comes back up, great. But I think this can fake out. We breaking? Yeah, I don't like buys just yet. Understanding, yeah, that it could pump here. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Come on, push already. There you go. Friendly reminder, manage your risk properly, protect capital. It's gonna be a reaction to like handle body, then come down and fill that bottom wick. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I want an attempt to actually come down here and fill that wick. What I'm thinking, Richie. Plus, I'm thinking this level could be the reason it does that. It could give it a reason to do that. Two minutes here. Straight buying now. Okay, but you have a 4-hour printing LA candle. It's come on, it's got room. I don't trust these buys, but hey, bless you if you do. Gonna be interesting. You preparing to buy or sell? I would love to sell. I would love to get some kind of closure like this. And then sell back down. That's what I want to see right now. It would make sense with the previous hourly like candle. Come down, start filling this wick down. Interesting. Wonder if the 15 holds this level and then we get a closure on the 30 below here. 15 close right at it. $30 will be key, right? Because this 30 will give the 15 to come up here. This has a chance to continue up, right? It's opening up with a bottom wick. But if it flips bullish, doesn't drive up, and re-breaks the lows of the previous 15, highly likely, we are looking for a position on the next 30-minute candle. How many monitors do you have? 3. I use 3. There's the bullish flip. Now if we can come back down. Been a very testing week. Yeah, it's really tested my patience here too. Been super patient trying to get adjusted to the levels. Lows can't trade gold at all. Top step? Why? Can't even place one MGC? That's crazy. Why not? U.S. Embassy just warned its citizens to leave Iran. Uh-oh. Trump's planning something. They might skyrocket again. Yeah, I would really like for this to fake out. Set up for a nice position to retest the lows here.
I know we still have a lot of time too, but I'm worried about this 4-hour closing like candle. If it
Which
doesn't
mean,
drive up,
but at that point you can have the hourly fake out, right?
God, oh, yeah.
Might have the hourly do this on the next hour. Which point, right? Top wick entry. Come on, back down. Back down, baby. Decline. The hourly could still close back down there. It's only the 30 here. Looking at the 15 print. Previous 15 respected here. Well, give me a couple of minutes. Let's see if this can come back down. Sorry, didn't realize I was on Zoom. I mean, I was on mute. Said, are you talking? I'm like constantly in my head. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on mute. Yeah, Zoom door, I let everybody on. You. He's buying a real pullback. Look at these closures. Right at the level. You closed above, but you've tapped right into that resistance area. You need to break highs, but you closed right at the level there. Nothing too pretty, right? The 1 hour was a late candle. Expecting a really a fake out here with the previous candle, previous 1 hour before that, no top wick. No top wick on that 30 closure. Ugly close. Yeah, this is frustrating. I know. Yeah, no top wick there. It's just more waiting. More waiting. I'm gonna keep on waiting. got 140 on that. Push up. Yeah. Cool. Going for a little walk. Be back in 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel you, Reggie. I want to do the same thing. Not much you can do, right? This candle, no top wick. Right at this area. That most recent support. Close no top wick. Maybe we can get some kind of resistance printed here. Come down, start retesting our levels. Twenty minutes for a 4-hour close. So back down to 48.10. I would like that. Take a trade. When it's there, I'll take it. And the last candle closed no top wick. The expectation is still to come back down in range. Bearish.
Taking a sweet ass time.
Later, Santos. Very tired today. Yeah, me too. Feeling tired. Been a long week. I think it's the waiting, the waiting game is what makes you tired. You know, this 4 hour, what it does. IndyCar Sativa on stream? It depends. We're back? Yeah, we're about to have a 4 hour lick handle. Last 15 of the 4 hour. See? Yeah, no, not homegrown. Yeah, I know you did, Urge. Setting up right now.
I'm back with. Hey, how would you play that if the 4 hour were to close like candle? How are you going to play that? Because it's such a big time range.
If we
How would you
close
play it?
bearish here, I'm gonna look for a top wick entry off this area, 48.38. Keep the top wick here. We need to close back below here. Otherwise, I might be playing the bottom wick to buy on the next 4 hour. gonna be key. Usually see a pullback right on the last 15 for that 4 hour. Where are we gonna pull back to? Yeah, it's going to be a hot topic whenever we have the midterms, right? Next ballot. People at the Zoom door. Man. Ten minutes. Gotta wait 10 minutes here. Got a 4-hour closure coming up. Topic for my plumbers union. Can't smoke, so they'd rather we all be degenerate alcoholics. Right, 9:11, 9 minutes here. Give me a second. Run to the bathroom. We'll be right back for the 4-hour close, and we'll see if we can get some positions for a big out. Sipping as we speak. I'm not a big fan. I don't drink. The fake out we were just talking about. It's gonna attempt to come down here. This key because the 4 hour. Mouse got to get the smooth touch. Yeah. Can't even place 2 MGC out of margin. Yeah, gold. I told you, gold's gonna. Remember I said last stream, it's deciding who can participate or not. That's what's happening. The Fed, right, or the CME, with the margin requirements, has just decided, right, who they want participating and who they don't want. They've just basically made it more expensive to, the barrier for entry went up. when we're gonna hear Trump talk about Iran. But they're trying to have the news come out about if they do anything with Iran probably after 6 p.m. on Friday, so like, you know, the market has a chance to absorb all of it. Usually all the biggest news drops happen at, you know, after 6 p.m. on Friday, so nothing can be massively impactful, right? So that the markets have the weekend to absorb everything. It's just not looking. Any bias on gold? Yeah, well, the 4 hours closing bullish. If we close above the range, I'd consider this a fake out. We do have a leg candle here on the 4 hour. If it closes below, right, we're gonna go to the smaller time frame. See if we can get that bottom wick on the next 4 hour. If we close above here, it's tough. Take 5 seconds here, lock in. Wonder if we're able to close below, I would like to get some sells in. If we close above here, things will get a little more difficult. The thing is, there's a level here, right? But the 4 hour level is right there. We just closed above it. Top wick. I have a buy limit here. 4 hour level. 90, 300 pip stops. 4805. 4806 flat. If we re-break the highs, I'll get rid of the buy limit. Yeah, the buy limit's based off the 4-hour. I was getting a bottom wick on it, but it looks like we're re-breaking the highs there. Can't get rid of this. Sells on the current low back into range. Yeah, but it closed above, so you need a closure back below. It just take on the break of the lows. You'd need that closure now, because this closure for me is above the range, right? But the 4-hour, if we look at the 4-hour, look at the level, closed above. I don't know how you guys don't have enough margin. This is a 15K count, and I'm opening orders on MGC. Right? It's not a 100K count or a 50K count. This is a 15K count. So I don't know how you guys are running out of margin. If this candle were to rebreak its own low, I would take the rebreak of the high. Looks like a 500 pip stop though. 350. Ooh, 15 celery play, huh? Let's still jump back in the range here. All right, you know what? Come on. I'm going to take a buy here. We have a 15 celery play. I'm going to take a market buy. Just keep stops below this range here. Oh, whoa. That's very low. Sorry. Let me delete that. Sorry, that's only 11 pips. $11. It was a market buy. Come on. Market buy 4. I'm going to keep stops on the break of the lows here. Just going to look for the 15 to come up, and that's all I'm going to look for. If we break the lows, we're going to head back down in range. We have a celery play here that happened on the 15. Bullish break at the highs. Previous 15 closed bearish. And we closed above the range on the 4 hour, so I'm going to look for this to push. The only question here is this level that we closed below, so maybe that level will get held. But I like the 15, and I like the fact that the 4 hour closed above. If we come down, make a steeper bottom wick on the 4 hour, right? If we re-break that low, then I'm going to look to obviously get in for a fake out. Yeah, the 4 hour looks like it wants to create a steeper bottom wick. But I really like the fake out that we just had. I'm sorry, I really like the celery play we just had here. And we're on MGC, so might see steeper bottom wick. Yeah, this is a strictly funded account position here. It's not on the live. Too much risk on the live. Man, if it's like this. Let's see if it holds. If it starts breaking, then we might take a position the other way. Do this. Can have a sell. Man, that rebroke the high. That would make so much sense on the sell here, yeah. If it breaks that low, we'll have a sell. Have a sell. Stop sell. If it breaks that low, I'll have a stop sell for 5. It is dirty. It's solid here, right? It's above the range. Celery play above the range, but here's the deal. If this 15 also closes, but bullish but below the range, I'll probably close this out immediately. The current sell. Like we're coming down to flip and break that low. Yeah, I'm gonna close this out as soon as this candle closes. If we're below here, below 48.37. Because then I would expect the, right, since we close back below the range, I would expect the top wick to hit. 1 minute here. 1 minute. No one has to take wick straight. Don't watch do this dirty. We got a nice celery play. Make lead sets. 4 hour closes above. The 15 gives you a celery play. 4 hour level is right there. Above the one that we closed. Right, that's the 4 hour level right there. So yeah, you can come back down there, but technically that's the level we're tapping right now, right? I mean, it closes below, then it would be this level. Let's see. Let's see. 15 about to close. Did it close respecting the 4 hour level? Yeah. 15 close respecting the 4 hour level. See? This would be a celery play if we're able to break the lows here. Close that. We're going to get a celery play here. Close below on the 15. See, top wick. We need a bottom wick on this 30. Bro, if this fucking thing pushes up now without breaking the low, I'm gonna be tight. Don't revenge trade. I mean, we just closed back below the range. Why would it hold this level? Right, that's a 15 level. Any break of the lows would make sense to come down here, and TP would be down here. Good trade if it taps. Yeah, it's the rebreak of you'll have a celery play on the 30. I'm sorry, on the 15. You'll have the rebreak of the 30 low. You'll have the 4 hour coming down for that bottom wick. My issue is if we had a celery play here, right, and we drove all the way back down below range, once we tapped these supports here, we should have skyrocketed up, but we didn't. We were able to close below, which tells me we are likely, or the probability of the trade driving up has gone down. Now, if you get another closure above, great. I'll attempt it for buys again if we close above that most recent level. But the way it closed on the previous candle, I would have expected the break of the lows here and a steeper 4-hour bottom wick. Okay. Will that happen? We shall see. But that's annoying. Yeah, now it looks like he wants to push up for the 4-hour. Well, fuck you then. Seller replay was right here. Entry was this seller area here. If we break the lows, it'll be a current candle stop, current 15 stop. If we don't break the lows and continue up, then I mean that idea is gone. But if we break the lows, this is solid. See? God, I'm annoyed at that. What do we see? Epstein's Nakamoto.
Any positions yet?
Yeah. Took a seller replay here. Right here. Just
Nice.
closed it.
Yeah, I was AFK. I was away from my device.
But the seller replay held, came back down, closed below, which leads me to believe we should re-break the lows to create a bottom wick for the 4-hour. Since we've just created it, we created a top wick on the 4-hour.
Ordered a pizza from Papa John's. I'll go pick it up.
We just spent the first half hour creating this top wick. Can we spend the next half hour driving down? I mean, the first 8 minutes of this 15-minute candle. First half. Yeah, my stop here would lock me out for the daily. Got some decent coin it'll tap. Yeah, I think if we break the lows, we have some clean range to fill down here for that 4-hour bottom wick. And I believe that brings us down to the 4-hour body low, which would make sense for the 4-hour leg candle, wouldn't it? Down to here before an eventual push back up. Let me in, please. Oh, I got you. Go. No, don't come back up. How much did we see? 60 pips? Oh, we gotta see the bottom of the range here. Come on. Come on. Those, fuck. God damn it. We might tap B. I'm not closing anything just yet. It might take us out here, but I'm not closing. This is supposed to push through down to the range. At least the advantage point. If it pushes up and takes us out, man, that would suck. Current candle stop. Looking for the bottom of the range. Two celery plays. Two celery plays in a row here. Jeez, that was close. 10 pips from TP. Why? Why did it come all the way back up here?
Just price reacting. You should see it come down. It's coming down.
That made no sense. The break of the
take like
lows.
5 more minutes. Gold's been doing that a lot. It breaks lows and it comes back up real quick. And then
It
takes a
grabbed
little
all
bit of time
those
for it to come
orders.
back
That
down.
made no sense to me.
Well, it's liquidity too. It's the people that got up at the top that are closing the orders on the break of those lows. If that makes sense to you, I don't know. If that makes sense. It should come down though to 4805 or 4806. I think you're getting out before. Yeah, you're getting out before that. You're getting out. Yeah, what the heck? It barely missed your TP. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just Just gonna take a little time.
I don't know what it's waiting on. It rebroke the lows. It had a seller play. Why wait here?
Five-minute has no bottom wick. It's gonna go.
That doesn't mean much. It should have went already. Should have went already.
Well, then you're about to get a 30-minute closure.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. Where it's closing.
Yeah, 30-minute could create a topic before coming down more. Unless it just opens and shoots down really quickly. $27 seconds. I feel like it'll just shoot down.
No. Needs to close lower. There we go. A good closure. That's a shitty opening. Bottom wick first.
Come on, just shoot down. Shoot down for the chat.
Closed below here again. We've closed below the 4-hour level. Yeah, I know we opened up with a bottom wick. That's what's tough, but look where it closed. It closed below all the levels on the 30 here.
That's tough.
Made all the sense in the world. Stop right here. Yeah, if it decides to push up, that's going to be the play. But we just closed below all of our levels. Everything we wanted to close below, we just did. Even here. This level, we just closed below it. Damn, it just missed it too. We had it right here.
Damn. I'm gonna go pick up my food if I'm calls over and
Yeah, if I take it earlier, I'm gonna call it. This is the last hurrah. It should either come down from this level or break back up. But if it comes down, it should be a heavy drop. So, let's see.
good luck on the trade.
Sir, thank you very much. See you later. Thank you for coming through. Should have been. Bottom of the range. Yeah. Black. Yeah, if this ends up being L, then I'll end up calling it a session here. Gave it 2 chances, 2 rebreaks of the lows, a celery play to come up, failed, celery play to come down here. If I'm going to be honest, this was the celery play and it failed. Right now, this would be the next celery play, right? Break of the lows. The original position we wanted, it failed. It gave us 60 pips. Gave us 80 pips. Yeah, I saw about 60 in my live account. 60, yeah. Gave 60 on the dot. Now it looks like it's coming up. Well, this is a rarity of an evening for me. It makes sense now, right? The 4-hour gave that bottom wick finally. Now it makes sense to come up. Well, we'll see. Doing live funded. This is on both. This trade is taken on both, on the live and on the funded. Trade was taken on at the same exact price point. It's literally at the same exact place on both. Textbook celery play above the range here. Didn't drive. Nice celery below here. Didn't drive. It closed till the candle either breaks the highs there or closes above. But we shall see. Trust the trade. I mean, yeah, it's either gonna hit stops or it's gonna go to TP here in this case. One of the two. Risk management is key. If you risk correctly, you live to trade another day. Yeah, of course. So I always say, make sure you adjust your risk to the possible, to the position size. Make sure you adjust your position sizes to the possible drawdown, possible risk here. So my live account is, the trades are 10 times lower than this, than usual, I mean. Yeah. Yep. Once we fill this previous candle wick, I'll go break even. Really? Why don't you use pineapples? This isn't the type of trade for a pineapple. There's no pineapple here. You have a stop here. This wasn't like top wick entry for a pineapple. This was the rebreak of the lows. Right, and then you had a celery play on the rebreak of the lows. So you had a 15 celery and a break of the previous 30 low while holding this resistance, right? So that was the idea for the trade. It's just time to wait. Go playing too much? Yeah, it's after the session. Playing typically slows down a bit after this time, but it's also the 4-hour overlap. We're waiting on that 4-hour, bottom wick. We held resistance. You had a 4-hour leg candle, so once you get that top wick and you flip bearish, you're expecting the body low, right, to be tapped of that 4-hour candle. So you would expect to come down to 48.04 here, but we'll see. I believe. I mean, you just wait. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. I usually trade 2 lots on the live. I dropped only 2 MGC. Yeah, I mean, on this account, I was trading 2 to 4 lots, but I've dropped down to 2 to 4 MGC. That's exactly what I did. Just 10x slower. Man. Do not have a support 48.24? No, I got it at 48.30 right here. Bro, really? You rebroke the lows. Third time, fourth time. I'm gonna go break even here. We filled the wick. Close.
Did you hold your
There,
positions?
I just closed full on the live account for 70. I'm holding this one for now.
Did you hold those positions that you were in?
Hold on. Goodbye, 5. How did I only make $400 on that? Yeah, this will go down to here. Let me flop. Let me flop. We closed partials there. Closed 5 out of the 8 lots that was running there. Push down, man. It wants to come back to that flip. It wants to do. I was hoping to push through here. Bottom of the range. I see. Here. The wick. Fucker. No runner. Dude, just fucking push down. Yeah, congrats to the signals. I guess the signal channel is walking away in profits today. Yeah, there we go. So, the signal channel didn't take that first entry, right? We didn't throw that in the signal channel. It was too risky. But the signal channel did get this entry. So, W signal channel, you guys fucking won today. 58 pips. You took the first entry too? Watch it run, but like, this is so much fuckery. This candle should have ran. Now this candle's holding. Fill the wick. I'll make it back now. I'm not worried about it either. We'll probably, like I always say, we'll probably end the day in the green tomorrow. Through the morning session. Kind of annoying. The signals made 60 pips today.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you when you were still in, but I saw the 15 closing like candle, so I figured it was going to come in.
It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down. It's gonna tap this body. Yeah, it's gonna come down.
Oh, I was thinking it might try to fill the wick, because look at the last 3 ones. All of them came up to fill the wick first.
What's the point of code? There's no more orders here. If it starts riding up here right now, it's just gonna blast up.
Okay.
Look, it's cleared all of this out. What, another wick? Damn, I'm kind of annoyed at this celery play here. Damn. We saw the same sig. Oh, we didn't see. We got him a bit late. The reason I say it's still going to come down because we're closing. Every candle is holding below the 4-hour level so far right here, right? Every closure we've had, like, we marked this off. Right, you see how it's closing below there? We keep closing below there. We drive up, but close below. Drive up, close below. So my understanding is, yeah, as long as we're below this blue line, the closures themselves, we're going to continue down. So... you want to take the buys here. On the buys here, you were driving off support and you're breaking that 15, that resistance. There's a level right there, that we didn't take into consideration, right? 60 pips right here. We probably could have gone break even. No. Think it keeps dropping? Well, I mean, we shall see. We shall see. It's a funky 4-hour level. Why didn't it already drop? It might come down here, and if you close like this and then you break the slow, then you have a celery play. That's maybe when you're filling the range down. But believe me, I did not want to sit in any more drawdown on that position. Took our partials. I mean, if we took full, we would be probably like 200 bucks down. We took full there. Just figure this runs to the bottom of the range. You have a criteria for when you stop trade done for the day? Yeah, I'm probably done right now, honestly. I'm just like, when my mental capacity gets depleted, I'm done. And like most likely done here because, I mean, we've attempted the celery play. It didn't work out. We attempted the break of the lows here and the volume just died on us. We're ranging, right? We're creating ranges. So we're creating nothing but wicks. Wicks are ranges. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll end the day in the green. Tomorrow morning should be a fun session, but it's annoying coming in there with that 500. That means I gotta wake up in the morning, open up the stream, show up, and have a red in there immediately. Just start off with red. It's annoying. Congrats to the Signal channel walking out of here winners today. Congrats to my live account walking out of here a winner today.
Yeah, see this 15 what I was talking about, Wicks? Another wick.
Yeah. But I just don't think at this point then it comes down, right? Why are we coming up there? If we're gonna fill the wick, we might as well come up for the 1 hour and for the 4 hour.
Tough price action. That's why I was like, I don't like it, but whatever. It is what it is.
Gave us a W here. Yeah, gang, I'm gonna please drop a like, sub to the channel. I know it's a bit of a draggy stream, slower stream, not the best price action, but drop a like, sub to the channel. Show up tomorrow morning and do our best to end the day in the green. It's been a very choppy week. Gold acting weird, choppy this week. Yeah, it's been choppy. I've had less trades, but doing pretty well overall. Whoever has been here long enough, we all know it's always good. Yeah, we're gonna, whether it's tomorrow or next week, it's. But man, you know, it's like, yeah, you see, that's that 4. It's gonna continue with the 4 hour now. All right, I'm gonna call it here. I'll be here in the morning. I don't know if there will be positions tonight. If there are, there might be. It just depends how this range plays out. I get angry when I don't get angry. I just get annoyed when it's my position and it doesn't work. Then I'm like, all right, let's get our next position. Let's not miss it. Anyway, yeah, let's call it a session. We always make our losses back. Yeah, you've seen the Instagram stories. Like I told you. By the end of the day, you see me posting that. I told you we're gonna end the day in the green, and we end the day in the green. So tomorrow we got all day. We'll probably end the day in the green. I'm pretty confident in that. All right, gang. Let me call it a session. Zoom gang. See you guys in the morning. Signal channel. If I see something, I'll call it. If not, then yeah, then I'll see you guys also in the morning. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. It's been a long one, right? Very long stream today. Said we'll run it till 11. We ran it till 11. Okay. As for me, love and wisdom to you all. Show up in the morning. We're gonna end the day in the green. But as for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the. Thank you, guys. Gangs. Thank you, gangs. Thank you, guys. Thank you, gays. Thank you guys for rocking with me today. Appreciate you. And thanks for the support, man. You guys never quit. Whenever I take losses, you guys never quit. You're always there supporting. I was like, yeah, we make them back. It's annoying. Yeah, new people hate hearing that, but we will make it back. Sorry. It'll be fine. Later.